नमो नमः आचार्य।
नमो नमः। नमो नमः।
नमो नमः आचार्य।
नमो नमः आचार्य।
नमो नमः आचार्य।
नमो नमः
आचार्य।
नमो
नमो
नमः
नमः गुरुदेव आचार्य।
नमस्कार महोदय।
नमस्कार महोदय।
नमस्कार नमस्कार। इदानीं सर्वे स्व माइक म्यूट कुर्वन्तु और इदानीं प्रश्न न करणीयः, कृपया हैंड रेज तत् निष्कासयतु। अहं मेसेज दत्तवान् आसम् यत् यदा कक्षा चलति मध्ये प्रश्न न करणीयः, अन्ते मेसेज देय। इदानीं एक शताधिक 138 जनाः दृश्यन्ते। अस्तु, इदानीं प्रार्थनामन्त्रं वदामि, अनन्तरम् अस्माकं कक्षा आरम्भः भविष्यति। ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव। ॐ यां मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्चोपासते तया मामद्य मेधयाग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। इदानीं अस्माकं कक्षा आरभ्यते। Now we will begin our class. Before we begin our class, कक्षा आरम्भात् पूर्वं पूर्वकक्षायां किं पठितम् इति एकवारं पश्यामः। इतः पूर्वम् अस्माभिः सूत्रविषये चर्चा जाता। ये सूत्राणां कति प्रकाराः भवन्ति, सूत्राणां कति भेदाः भवन्ति। There are how many types of sutras are there? We have said that there are 7 types of sutras. सप्त प्रकाराः सन्ति, सप्त भेदाः। के ते भेदाः? अधिकार सूत्रं, संज्ञा सूत्रं, अनन्तरं तत्र विधि सूत्रम, निषेध सूत्रम, नियम सूत्रम, परिभाषा, अतिदेश इत्यादि सूत्राणि सन्ति। अधिकार सूत्र विषये गतायां कक्षायां अस्माभिः पठितम्। We have studied what was Adhikar Sutra in our last class. Now we will go ahead in the remaining type of sutras. सूत्राणां भेदाः के सन्ति इत्यस्य अवधारणम् आवश्यकम्। यतः अग्रे वयं पश्यामः एते सूत्रमाध्यमेन कीदृशं कार्यं भवति, कस्य सूत्रस्य कीदृशः कार्यः, कस्य सूत्रस्य कीदृशं कार्यम् इति वयम् अग्रे पश्यामः। अतः सूत्रस्य प्रकृतिः ज्ञातव्या। So we should now try to understand what are the sutras. So previously we have studied Adhikar Sutra. Now we will see what is a Sangya Sutra. Sangya Sutra. What is Sangya Sutra? Kimiti? What is Sangya Sutra? यही सूत्रैः विशिष्टानि नामानि प्रदत्तानि भवन्ति, तानि सूत्राणि संज्ञा सूत्राणि उच्यन्ते। यथा धातु, प्रातिपदिक, गुण, वृद्धि इति अनुसाकी, अनुनासिक इत्यादयः। संज्ञायाः अर्थान्वेषणं न करणीयम्। सूत्रस्य कः अर्थः भवति? संज्ञा सूत्रस्य संज्ञा इत्युक्ते किं? यत् नामानि प्रदत्तानि भवन्ति, कश्चित् एकस्य विषयस्य नाम प्रदत्तं भवति। What is this name? Why this is given? Only to shorten the repetition. And you should not try to find out the meaning of those names, because the names which has been used are also used by us in our language, which we will see now in our this lesson. What is this? What are these Sangya Sutra? So we will see that this Sangya Sutra is for Sangya means to give a name. Now, if you open your Ashtadhyayi, come to the first lesson, Ashtadhyayi, Prathamadhyaya. This is the page 37. Prathamadhyaya, Prathama Padaha. Come to this Prathamadhyaya, Prathama Padaha. First sutra is Vriddhi Radaish. Vriddhi is a Sangya, is a name. In our day-to-day language, we use this Vriddhi is means to increase. Vriddhi इत्यस्य अर्थः भवति वर्धनं, यत् किमपि वस्तु वर्धनं भवति तदेव वृद्धि। वृद्धि इति संज्ञा अस्ति। वृद्धि आदेश, तत्र सूत्रस्य अर्थविषये इदानीं न गमिष्यामि। उत्तरस्य अर्थः अनन्तरं पश्यामः। इदानीं केवलं संज्ञा किमस्ति तदेव द्रष्टव्यम्। शनैः शनैः सूत्रस्य अर्थविषये वयं पठामः। वृद्धि संज्ञा अस्ति, तदस्ति रक्तवर्णीया पेन्सिल् अस्ति, रेड, you have the red pencil. Now put an underline below this sangya vriddhi. The sangya, what in this sutra, which word is sangya? How to identify that? So put a red underline below that word. The vriddhi is the sangya. So put a red underline just below the word vriddhi, not under the entire sutra, just under the word vriddhi, as I have shown in the study material which we had given here. Vriddhi Radesh, I had given a red underline below the word vriddhi. So put this red underline only under the word vriddhi, not under the entire sutra. This underline shows that in this sutra This is the word which is used as a sangya. So don't try to find out the meaning of this word. This is only a name given to certain object. केवलं नाम प्रदत्तानि सन्ति कस्यचित् शब्दस्य तावदेव. तो किमस्ति वृद्धि आदेश. इतः परम अपर सूत्रमस्ति अदेय गुणः 112 एक एकम एकम द्वे 112. That is अदेय गुणः. The गुण अपि संज्ञा अस्ति. The गुण इत्यस्य अधः अंडरलाइन करोतु. गुण अदेय गुणः. गुण इत्यस्य गुण शब्दस्य अधः below that word गुण put a red pencil, put underline. So in this sutra, gun is the word which is the name given to certain object. So this gun, you have to see this gun is the name given to certain letters, or that we will see what is the meaning of the sutra. We are not at this moment, we are not considering the meaning of the sutra. Meaning of the sutra will be considered later. What is sangya? That is to be known. Sangya is a name given to certain object. So that is here. Vriddhi is one name, gun is another. Similarly, there are many more names which I will tell you, and you have to put the underline with the red pencil as I have shown in the study material. In the Patan Samagri, अहम दर्शितवान् अस्मि कथम अधः रेखाचिह्नं देयं रक्तवर्णीय रेखाचिह्नं देयं संज्ञा शब्दस्य अधः. तद्वत् एव संज्ञा शब्दस्य अधः एक रक्तवर्णीय रेखाचिह्नं देयम्. अनेन किं भवति? तत्र यदा भवति पश्यति अनुक्षणं ज्ञानं भवति संज्ञा शब्दः कः. संज्ञा शब्दस्य ज्ञानार्थम एतत् करणीयम्. केवल संज्ञा शब्दस्य अधः एव रक्तवर्णीय चिह्नं देयं, न तु संपूर्णस्य सूत्रस्य अधः. सावधानतया करणीयम्. संपूर्णस्य सूत्रस्य अधः चिह्नं न देयम्. केवल यह संज्ञा शब्दः अस्ति तस्य अधः एव चिह्नं देयम्. तदेव तेन ज्ञायते यत् कः अस्ति संज्ञा शब्दः. You understand what is this? This is, I am repeating again and again only to make it clear. So next come seventh sutra 117. Halorantara sanyoga. Halorantara sanyoga. Put the underline below the word sanyoga. Sanyoga is a sangya. So put your underline below the word sanyoga. Sanyoga is a sangya. So these are all Sangya Sutrani. They are called Sangya Sutram. Sangya Sutram kimasti, Halonantara Sanyoga iti Sangya Sutram. So what it is doing? It is giving a name to certain object. So what is that object? We will see later. So Sanyoga is the Sangya. So Sanyoga put underline below the word Sanyoga, not under the entire sutra. Just that. Then come to next sutra 118. Mukha Nasika, Vachano Nasika. This sutra I have given as an example in our study material. So here, put your underline only under the word Anunasika. Anunasik is a sangya given to certain object. So what is that sangya? We will see the sutra. When we see the meaning of the sutra, we will understand what is the meaning. So Anunasik is a sangya. Is a name given to certain object. So put your underline under below the word Anunasik only. Next is 9th 119. Tulyasya prayatanam savarnam. Savarnam is also sangya. Put underline below the word savarnam. That's all. So, savarnam. Then come to sutra 1120. Dadha ghodap. Here is if you break this sutra, padached karaniyam chet, tarhi padatrayam asti. Dadha ghu adap. Dadha ghu adap. Sandhi karana dadha ghodap evam khetam. Tatra ghu iti sangya. घु मध्ये यद घु शब्द अस्ति तस्य संज्ञा। तो घ इत्यस्य अधः रक्तवर्णीय चिह्नं ददातु, रेखा चिह्नं ददातु। घु इत्यस्य अधः पूर्वम अपरम च परम च तत्र न देव, केवल घु पार्श्वे लिखतु यत् घु इति संज्ञा। तर्हि घु शब्द अत्र न दृश्यते। You cannot see the word ghu in this sutra. But when we separate the words, it becomes dadha, ghu, adap. Ghu is the sangha. Now come to next 22, 122. Tarap tavapau gha. Gha is also a sangha. Put an underline below the word gha. You can see that these are the sangha which cannot be translated. That is why initially I had said that whoever wants to study Ashtadhyayi, he will have to must have the knowledge of Devanagari Lipi. The ghu, gha, itadisha sangya santi, itesham anuvadah na bhavati. The sangya, the names given like ghu and gha, these cannot be translated. Neither they can be written in any other language. So you have to be conversant with Devanagari Lipi if you want to study Ashtadhyayi. So there are so many students from foreign countries also. Those who have joined this class, initially I had given this condition that only those who have the knowledge of Devanagari Lipi can only understand and a little bit of Sanskrit knowledge. Because I will be speaking in Sanskrit also. So those who have studied Sanskrit, they have more advantage. They can understand it in a better way. So this is what is there. So ghu sangya asti dadha ghoda, then tarap tamamu gha, gha api eka sangya. Ghu gha eka sangya. Purah 23, 1123. Bahu gana vatu dati sankhya. This sankhya is also a this sangya. Put underline. By the word sankhya, what we understand? We understand number in our language is, but don't try to find out the meaning of this word. It does not mean number. Bahu gano vaturati sankhya. The sankhya is a name given to this. Is a naam, this sankhya. Another agachatu 24. Shranta shat. Shat api eka sangya. To put underline below the word shat. Then 26. Tattavatu nishtha. Nishtha is also a sangya. Put underline under the word nishtha. Nishtha is a sangya. Nishtha, we have some meaning in our language, but don't try to find the meaning. As I have repeating it again and again. Nishtha is a sangya, is a name given to certain object. It is not, you don't try to find out the meaning of this word. Nishtha is a sangya. Tak tavatu nishtha. Nishtha is given a name to certain object. So what is the meaning? We will see later. Then Sutra number 27. Sarvadini Sarvanamani. Sarvanam Tyapi Sangya. So Sarvanamani Ityasya Adha Api Chihnam Dadatu. Put the underline below Sarvanamani. Rekha Chihnam Sarvanamani Iti Sabdasya Adha Raktavarniya Rekha Chihnam Diyate. Anena Jayate Yat Sarvanam Iti Api Sangya Asti. Sarvanam Eka Sangya Asti. तः एतस्य विषये कपि सन्देहः न भवेत्। पुनः आगच्छतु पृष्ठे सूत्र नंबर 37 1137 स्वरादि निपातमव्ययम् अव्यय इति अव्ययम् अस्य अधः रक्तवर्णीय रेखाचिह्नं ददातु। अव्ययम् अपि का संज्ञा अव्ययम् स्वरादि निपातमव्ययम् अव्यय इज संज्ञा। पुनः गच्छतु 1142 श्री सर्वनाम स्थानम तो सर्वनाम स्थानम संपूर्ण से अधः रेखा चिन्ह दीयते सर्वनाम स्थानम इत पूर्व सर्वनाम दत्तम एतत् सर्वनाम स्थानम तो स्थानम इति युक्त अस्ति अर्थः न करणीयः सर्वनाम स्थानम इति भिन्न भिन्ना संज्ञा सर्वनाम एका संज्ञा सर्वनाम स्थानम अपरा संज्ञा सर्वनाम स्थानम इति संज्ञा अस्ति अत्र अधः अपि रेखाचिह्नं दीयते पुनः 1144 न वेति विभाषा विभाषा इत्यपि संज्ञा विभाषा इत्यस्य अधः रेखाचिह्नं ददातु विभाषा विभाषा इत्यस्य अधः पुनः 1145 इज्ञः संप्रसारणं संप्रसारण अपि संज्ञा इत्यस्य संप्रसारण शब्दस्य अधः रेखाचिह्नं ददातु संप्रसारणं तो अनन्तरम् आगच्छतु 1160 अदर्शनं लोपः लोपः इति संज्ञा अस्ति लोपः अस्य शब्दस्य अधः रेखाचिह्नं ददातु लोपः केवल लोपः इत्यस्य अधः अदर्शनं लोपः अपर 1161 प्रत्ययस्य लुक् श्लु लुपः तो लुक् श्लु लुपः इत्यपि गिव द अंडरलाइन लुक् श्लु लुपः एते अपि संज्ञा लुक् श्लु लुपः इत्यस्य शब्दस्य अधः रेखाचिह्नं ददातु लुक् श्लु लुपः एते अस्ति पुनः आगच्छतु 1164 अचोन्त्यादि टी टी अपि एका संज्ञा टी इत्यस्य अधः रेखाचिह्नं ददातु पश्यतु घु घ टी एतादृशानि संज्ञाशब्दानि भवन्ति एतादृशाः संज्ञाशब्दाः भवन्ति संज्ञाशब्दस्य कृते पूर्वम् उक्तवान् अस्मि यत् अर्थः न करणीयः एतेषाम् अर्थः न भवति अतः एतेषाम् अनुवादः अपि न भवितुं शक्यते These cannot be translated because they do not carry any meaning. So, ghu, gha, ti, there is ti sangya, achontyadi ti. Ti ityasya adhah rekha chihnam dadatu. T, the word is there, put the underline, red underline below the word T. So it means that T is a name given to certain object. T is a name given to certain object. So these are the type of sangya, these are the type of names given by Panini to various objects in this Ashtadhyayi. So we will slowly see what are the sangya. Now next is 1165, Alontyat Puru Upadha. Upadha is also a sangya. Put underline below Upadha. Upadha word. Upadhayaha, Upadha shabdasya adhaha rekha chihnam dadatu. स्पष्टमस्ति ये सूत्राणि सन्ति संपूर्णस्य सूत्रस्य अधः रेखा चिह्नं न करणीयं केवल संज्ञा शब्दस्य अधः रेखा चिह्नं देयम् उपधा इति शब्दस्य अधः रेखा चिह्नं देयम् उपधा एकः संज्ञा अस्ति पुनः गच्छतु 1173 वृद्धिर्यस्य चामादिस्तद् वृद्धम् वृद्धिर्यस्य चामादिस्तद् वृद्धम् 1173 here वृद्धम इस संज्ञा अस्ति वृद्धम इत्यस्य शब्दस्य अधः रेखा चिह्नं ददातु put a red underline below the word वृद्धम in our day to day use what is the meaning of वृद्ध वृद्ध means old man वृद्ध means वृद्ध इत्यस्य अर्थः अहं वयं जानीमः एकः वयस्कः यः भवति यस्य वयः अधिकः भवति स वृद्धः इति उच्यते परन्तु अत्र वृद्ध शब्दस्य कोऽपि अर्थः न करणीयः वृद्ध एका संज्ञा एव तावदेव कोऽपि अर्थः न करणीयः एतादृशी संज्ञाः इतोपि इतः परमपि आगमिष्यन्ति वयं पश्यामः शनैः शनैः के सन्ति तादृशाः संज्ञाः वृद्धम् अपि एका संज्ञा वृद्धिर्यस्य चामादिस्य वृद्धम् अत्र वृद्ध संज्ञास्य अधः ददातु now come to 1166 41. Aprikta ekal pratyaya. Aprikta ekal pratyaya. Atra put underline below the word aprikta. Aprikta is also a sankhya. Only under the word aprikta. Aprikta ekal pratyaya. Aprikta word शब्द से आधा रेखाचिह्नं ददातु. पुनः अपर सूत्रमस्ति 42 1142 तत्पुरुषः समानाधिकरणः कर्मधारयः. कर्मधारयः अपि एका संज्ञा अस्ति. ये जनाः किञ्चित् संस्कृतं पठितवन्तः ते जानन्ति कर्मधारय समासः भवति. कर्मधारय एका संज्ञा अस्ति, नाम अस्ति.
क्षम्यतां महोदय, एतत् 1-2 अस्ति न वा? द्वितीयपादस्य सूत्रम् अस्ति न वा?
1142 तत्पुरुषः समानाधिकरणः कर्मधारयः.
श्री सर्वनामस्थानम
1-2-41.
श्री सर्वनामस्थानम्.
that we have already finished.
1-2-41.
41 you said.
142 श्री
42 सी सर्वनाम स्थानम अस्ति महोदय.
हाँ, श्री सर्वनामस्थानं तत्र सर्वनामस्थानम् इत्यस्य अधः रेखाचिह्नं दीयते. सर्वनामस्थानं संज्ञा अस्ति. श्री सर्वनामस्थानं
41 अव्ययभावश्च अस्ति.
No, not 41, 42. 1142.
42 we have done, but just now you said 41 again.
Shri Sarvanamasthanam Sutram Asti. If there is any difference in the Sankhya number, then take the Sutra Shri Sarvanamasthanam.
After Vardham, what did you say?
Book it
is 41.
Vardham aparakah uktavatam.
After 73.
1-2-41.
1142 is Shri Sarvanamasthanam. 1142 Shri Sarvanamasthanam.
वो तो हो गया. अब 1-2-41 बताइए अपने काल.
73 के बाद 70 after 73 you said 1141.
After 73, what did you say, sir?
No, 73 is 1173 Vidhir Yasa Chamadisa Vriddham.
Yeah. After that, what did you say?
वो तो हो गया. After that 1-2-41.
After that, you said 1141 and 42.
1142 is Shri Sarvanamasthanam.
Yeah. After
1-2-41 अपने काल.
Excuse me.
41
Please सभी म्यूट करें. Please म्यूट करें सभी.
सभी लोग एक साथ मत बोले. सभी लोग एक साथ मत बोले.
Please mute your minds. You take the Sutram, and Sutra is the main. If there is a difference in number, you check the Sutra. I am telling you the Sutra also. There may be one or two, but if you have taken the book, that is why only one book was.
73, sir. 1173.
My book,
Please
first
mute
part.
your mic. Mute your mic. Please mute your
माइक
mics.
अपना म्यूट कर ले. Everybody is requested to mute your mic.
Please mute your mics. Now, what I am telling, listen to it. That is why I had given you. There is Ashtadhyayi publications. Different publications are there. So all the publications may have. Please mute your mic, Mr. Jagdish. Whatever is the name. Jagdish. Mr. Jagdish, mute your mic. Yes. So now, so yes, this if you have different publications, there may be differences in this serial numbers. So that is why I had recommended only the book published by Sanskrit Bharati, written by Dr. Pushpa Dikshit. This is the book we are consulting. So everyone should have this book with them. If you have any other book, then there may be difference in number. So please get this book, Ashtadhyayi by Pushpa Dikshit, because I will be telling the number only, and you will have to find out the sutra. If the number is different, then sutra will also become different. So you will have to have the same publication. Everyone should have the same publication which I had recommended. So this is the way you have to take. ओके,
कृपया 73 के बाद बताइए महोदय, 73 के बाद।
73 के बाद, 73 के बाद नेक्स्ट यू कम टू 1 to 41, प्रथम 1 to 41 अपृक्त एकाल प्रत्यय, 1 to 41 अपृक्त एकाल प्रत्यय है। तो अपृक्त इज अ संज्ञा, अपृक्त इत्यस्य अधः अंडरलाइन करोतु। पुनः 1 to 42 क तत्पुरुष समानः करण कर्मधारयः, कर्मधारयः संज्ञा, put your underline below the word कर्मधारय। then 1 to 43 प्रथमा निर्दिष्टम समास उपसर्जनम, उपसर्जनम is a संज्ञा, तो put underline below the word उपसर्जनम। then comes the sutra 1 to 45 अर्थवद धातुर प्रत्यय प्रातिपदिकम, this प्रातिपदिकम underline करोतु, प्रातिपदिकम, प्रातिपदिकम is a संज्ञा। this is a very important संज्ञा which we will come across soon in our next classes। अर्थवद धातुर प्रत्यय प्रातिपदिकम, put your underline below the word प्रातिपदिकम। and now come to 131 भूवादयो धातवः, 131 भूवादयो धातवः, put the line under dhatu, धातवः, धातु। we know what is dhatu, bhuvadayo dhatu is kriyavachi। this is the sutra which gives the name dhatu to the words denoting action। क्रियावाची शब्दानां संज्ञा धातु अनेन सूत्रेण भवति। the संज्ञा सूत्र से कार्यं किं नामधेयं, भुवादयो धातवः, सूत्र से अर्थ अग्रे पठामः, पर धातु संज्ञा अनेन भवति। नाम शब्दानां संज्ञा यत् प्रातिपदिक सूत्रं पठितवान्, तेन भवति यद् संज्ञा शब्दानां यत् प्रातिपदिकं किं भवति अग्रे पठामः। भुवदयो धातवः अनेन एव यद् भवतां पार्श्वे पुस्तकम् अस्ति धातुरूप नन्दिनी, तत्र प्रथमः धातु अस्ति भू। तो भूत आरभ्य ये शब्दाः अस्मिन् पुस्तके दत्ताः सन्ति, प्रदत्ताः सन्ति, ते सर्वे धातु इति नाम्ना परिचीयते। अनेन सूत्रेण एव धातु संज्ञा भवति तेषां शब्दानाम्। अतः स पुस्तकं धातुपाठ इति उच्यते। धातुपाठ, धातूनां संग्रह धातुपाठ इति। धातु रूप नन्दिनी तत्र रूपाणि अपि दत्तानि, अतः किञ्चित् परिवर्तनं कृत्वा तत्र रूपाणि अपि दत्तानि सन्ति धातूनाम्, अतः धातु रूप नन्दिनी इति पुस्तकं रचितं। तेन अधिक विवरणमपि दीयते। केवल धातु यत् पाणिनिना प्रोक्तं तद् धातुपाठ इति उच्यते। अनेन सूत्रेण एव एतादृशानां शब्दानां धातुः इति संज्ञा भवति। From this sutra you get the name dhatu for the words which denote action. This is not verb, what you understand by English language. So these are the cannot be translated. Dhatu is cannot be translated. So they have tried to translate it as root word. In the English books, Vyakaran books, you will find the word root for dhatu. This is called root word in English language. But dhatu means that original word from which all other declensions form. Suppose patha is a dhatu. So patha is read in the dhatu part. Patha is a dhatu. The मूल शब्द क्रियावाची शब्द तेन पठति पठत पठन्ति इत्यादि रूपाणि भवन्ति। तदेव वयम् अग्रे पश्यामः कथं भवति। भुवादयो धातवः। पुनश्च अग्रे अस्ति 132 उपदेशे जनुनासिक इत्। इत् अपि एका संज्ञा अस्ति। इत् इत्यस्य अधः अंडरलाइन करोतु। इत् अंडरलाइन ददातु। इत् अनेन जातमस्ति। इतोपि अन्यानि संज्ञाः अपि सन्ति। इदानीम् एतदेव पर्याप्तं। पुनः यदा वयं अग्रे चलामः शनैः तदा पश्यामः संज्ञासूत्राणि कानि भवन्ति। एतानि एतावत् पर्यन्तम् अस्माभिः दृष्टं. We have seen this much, but there are many more संज्ञा सूत्रम् अन्यानि सूत्राणि अपि सन्ति. ये शनैः शनैः यदा वयम् अग्रे गच्छामः वयं पश्यामः. इदानीम् एतानि संज्ञासूत्राणि दृष्टवन्तः वयं. तेनैव केवल ज्ञानं भवेत् कि संज्ञा किम् अस्ति. तदर्थम् एतत् कार्यं कृतम्. We have done this exercise only to understand what is संज्ञा. संज्ञा is the name given to certain object, and through the sutra, the bhuvadev dhatava, this is the sutra through which we give the name dhatu to the words expressing action, the root words that in English they have translated as root word. So this is how it is working. So now we will see as we advance in our studies, we will see what all these Sangya, these names are, how these names are working. So now come to next Sangya Sutram. Next is Paribhasha Sutram. Paribhasha Sutram Kimiti. What is Paribhasha Sutram? Yada Sutreshu Vriddha Kathana Karanat Anya Karanatva Sandeho Jayate Tada Arena Nirnaya Diyate Supurne Shastre Asya Gatir Bhavati Sutramidam Paribhasha Sutram Kathate. When ambiguity arises due to conflicting instructions, we have sutras. There may be some conflict among two sutras. One sutra says that this may happen, this work is. Another sutra for the same work, for the same kind of situation, some other instruction is given by some other sutra. So there is a conflict. One sutra said, in this situation, this should be done. Another sutra says, in the same situation, another sutra says, this should be done. So there a conflict arises. So how to decide? Who decides? So this is the Paribhasha Sutra, which gives the decision, judgment, gives the decision, nirnaya hadadati. So it gives the correct decision. And under this situation, this is to be followed. So these kind of sutras are there. So I have given some examples. No underline or any chain is to be given. These will come. We will come across when we find out the derivation of a word, the siddhi. When we do some siddhi or derivation, when we derive a word, then when such a sutra comes, we will see what is a Paribhasha Sutra and what is its work. So how it works. So it comes whenever a dispute arises, and it comes and gives the decision that in this situation this is to be done. So they are called Paribhasha Sutta. So some examples have been given. Eko Gunavriddhi Adyanto Taketo Sthanantaratama. I will not go into the meaning of these sutras because right now meaning cannot be understood. So just an example given. These are the Paribhasha Sutra. These are the sutra, how they work. When we derive a word, yada vayam siddhi karyam kurmah, tada pashyama etesham karyam katham bhavati. Iti Paribhasha Sutra. पुनः आगच्छतु विधिसूत्रं. विधिसूत्रं किम् अस्ति? विधिसूत्रम् अस्ति येन अप्राप्तस्य प्राप्ते विधीयते, येन कार्यविशेषं वा निरूप्यते. यत् अप्राप्तिः प्राप्ते विधीयते means what is it? To put in place what is not there. यथा पठ धातु अस्ति, पठ ज्ञातवान्, पठ अस्ति, पठ धातु अस्ति, और तस्य when we use it, then we say pathati. Where from this ti has come? Ti was not there. Patha was the original word, but ti was not there. Ti has come added up to this word to give it the meaning. So apraptasya prapti. What was not there, it comes there and give it a meaning. So that is the Vidhi Sutra. It is which does the work. Karyam karoti. काम करने वाला सूत्र. यत् येन सूत्रेण कार्यं भवति। और एतद् अस्ति यथा उक्तम् अप्राप्तस्य प्राप्ति किमिति, यथा पठतः पठति भवति ति तत्र नासीत् आगतं, तो कुतः आगतं, केन सूत्रेण आगतं, तदेव विधिसूत्रम्। That how we find the ti behind pat, that it becomes patati. Similarly, patatah, patanti, where from these tas, anti are coming? They are coming from a different sutra. So that sutra which is giving the instruction that add ti behind pat is called Vidhi Sutra. Similarly, for others. So we will gradually see how this thing happen. Similarly, when we use a word, Ramah Gachati, Ramah Gachati, Ram is the word which is Pratipadik, that name given Pratipadik we have seen. Now from this Rama there is Visarg, Ramah, Ramah, Ramau, Ramah. So from Rama, how Rama became, then how Ramau. So these are the things which are adding up into the Pratipadik and giving it as a meaning. So these are the Vidhi Sutra, which are give a praptasya prapti, which was not there, is added up, and it gives a meaning to the word, and it can be used. So these are they are called Vidhi Sutra. So similar, there are so many sutras which act as Vidhi Sutra. So we will gradually see how these Vidhi Sutras work. Vidhi Sutra katham karyam kurunti, Vidhi Sutrani katham karyam kurunti, iti vayam अस्माकं यदा सिद्धि कार्याः भविष्यन्ति तदा वयं पश्यामः कथं विधिसूत्रस्य कार्यं भवति। संज्ञा सूत्रं वयं पठितवन्तः, परिभाषा सूत्रं, विधिसूत्रं, पुनः आगच्छतु निषेधसूत्रं। तो अत्र विधिसूत्रस्य उदाहरणानि दत्तानि सन्ति, जैसे वर्तमाने लट् आद्गुणः सार्धधातु वर्तमाने लट् लट् एक प्रत्यय अस्ति, वर्तमाने लट् इति सूत्रस्य व्याख्या वयं श्वः पठिष्यामः। तदपि अहं दत्तवान् अस्मि तत्र पठनसामग्री मध्ये, तद् सम्यक् रीत्या तत्र पठतु, एकवारं तस्य अध्ययनं करोतु। दट् इस् द स्टडी मेटीरियल्, स्टडी द सूत्र, मीनिंग ऑफ द सूत्र, वर्तमाने लट् सूत्रस्य मीनिंग तत्र गिवन। वर्तमाने लट् इस् अ विधि सूत्र. So see, here also apraptasya prapti, lat was not there, so it comes behind a dhatu and give it a meaning that it is to be used in Vartaman Kal. So what is the meaning of the sutra? It unfolds. Meaning of the sutra, how it is unfolded, I have given it. We will study it tomorrow. And before that, you go through the material given by me. If you study it thoroughly, then when I explain, you will be able to understand it. Similarly, adguna सावधातु कार्धधातु कयोः एतानि सूत्राणि अपि वर्तमाने लट् आद्गुण सावधातु एतानि सूत्राणि विधिसूत्राणि इति उच्यन्ते। एतेषाम् अर्थः इदानीं न वदिष्यामि, शनैः शनैः भविष्यति, परन्तु विधि किं कार्यं करोति, येन कार्यं निषेधसूत्रम्। केचन महोदय उक्तवान् यत् केवल षट् सूत्राणि उक्तानि सन्ति, निषेध सूत्राणि न दृश्यते। मम अत्र आग्रहः अस्ति यत् अन्यानि पुस्तकानि न द्रष्टव्यानि। इदानीं भवान् यत् पठति अष्टाध्यायी, अत्र यद् वदामि तदेव पश्यतु, पठतु। एतस्य अन्ते भवान् अनन्तरम् अन्यानि पुस्तकानि द्रष्टुं शक्नुवन्ति, तेन ज्ञानवर्धनं भविष्यति. You can adapt to your knowledge after you complete this course, but while doing this course, do not consult any other book or any other app. One gentleman sent me a message today that Ashtadhyayi app says so. So please don't consult any app, because those people who have constructed this app, they have not understood the meaning of the sutra. So please do not consult any app. What I am giving here, you study it. After you understand, we can only give that much what you can digest. जो हजम कर सकते हैं, what we can digest. यत् अस्माकं तत्र डाइजेस्ट भवति, केवल तदेव पठनीयम्. यदि इन्डैजेशन् भवति तर्हि किमपि न भवति. अतः तावदेव करणीयं यद् अस्माकं उदरे तत्र तस्य पचनं भवेत्. अतः केवलं अन्यानि पुस्तकानि इदानीं न द्रष्टव्यानि, न च ऐप् इत्यादि. अतः मम आग्रहः अन्यानि पुस्तकानां पुनश्च न दर्शय. यद् पठनीयम् अहं ददामि. स्टडी मेटीरियल् कृत्वा तत्र पोस्ट् भवति. अतः पुस्तकस्य आवश्यकता नास्ति. यद् अहं ददामि पुस्तकेषु न मिलिष्यन्ति. What I am giving you, you will not find in books. So it is handwritten material by me. Given whatever you are getting as a study material is all handwritten. You will not find them in books. So please go through it, try to understand it. If you are able to understand it, then you can understand any other book. After that, you are free to consult any other book and increase your knowledge. So this is Nishedh Sutram Kimiti, which is exemption. Nishedh karyasya ek karyasya adesha dattam ekena sutrena कश्चित् अपरेण सूत्रेण कस्मिंश्चित् विशेष स्थितौ तस्य आदेशः निराकरणं कृतं. तदेव निषेधसूत्रं. यथा न धातुलोप आर्धधातुके निषेधसूत्रमस्ति, न विभक्तौ तुस्माः, न बहुव्रीहौ, एते निषेधसूत्राणि सन्ति. अर्थात् exemption. You all of you know the income tax rule. There are exemptions where the tax is not to be given. So that is that type of thing. One action is instructed. So in particular situation, that action is not to be done. So that is Nishedh Sutra. विधि सूत्रेण किमपि आदेशः दत्तः, तस्य आदेशः कुत्रचित् आदेशः तस्य कार्यं न करणीयम्, आदेशानुरूपं कार्यं न करणीयं, तस्यापि एतद् एकः आदेशः. तो अपवादरूपेण चलति भवति. एक्सेम्पशन अत्र न करणीयम् इति तत्र निषेधसूत्रे रूपेण एतद् दत्तम्. पुनः नियमसूत्रं. नियमसूत्रं किमिति? व्हाट इज नियमसूत्रं? कार्यसम्पादनार्थं येन नियमो निरूप्यते तत् सूत्रं नियमसूत्रम् इति उच्यते. The rules framed to implement instructions are known as niyam-sutram. So you know there is a vidhi sutram is there. We have seen what is vidhi sutram. Now to implement that vidhi, there are some niyam. Suppose you know what is this. There is an act for transport act. This but there are many rules are there. There you should drive on left side, or red light, green light, etc. They are the rules. That traffic act, you have to rules are framed. Similarly, there is a electricity act. Electricity act says how to conduct the electricity organizations. Now rules are various. Then electricity rules are there. Rules have been framed to implement that act. Similarly, Vidhi Sutram gives an act. This is the order, this is to be done. Now, how to implement that act, that Vidhi, is a niyam. Now, I have given a example, Parashya. This you will see later. Parashya means afterwards, so Pare, just behind. So, Pratyaya, Parashya. One after one, another this sutra come. Pratyaya is a Adhikar Sutra, Sangya. Pratyaya अपि संज्ञा अपि भवति। तो कथं भवति अग्रे पश्यामः। तो यस्य प्रत्यय संज्ञा भवति स कुत्र आगत्य उपविशेत् परश्च। That is the niyam. That is the rule has been framed that pratyaya bhavet. तो यथा अहम् उक्तवान् पठतः पठति, पठ एक धातु अस्ति तत्र पठति ति आगतं, द्वितीय प्रत्यय अस्ति। तो now question arises, ति विधि दत्तं कि पठ धातुतः पठ धातु ति भवति। Now where this ति should add, go and add up to pठ, front or back? That is the so rule is framed that they should come and sit on the back side, not on the front side. So these are the rules. These are the niyam. Act is there that ti pratyaya should come to dhatu. Now this act says only this ti pratyaya should come, but it is not clear where this ti should add up to the dhatu, where it should come on the back side or on the front side. So niyam says it should come on the back side. So this is the niyam. These are the niyam. How to implement the act? So these are the niyam sutra. Similarly, some other sutras are also given. They are only for information. We are not going to elaborate the meaning of these sutras. Vayam ta arthe na gamashyama. Puna asi atidesh sutram. Antima atidesh sutram. Atidesh sutram kimiti? Yena samanatayaha prapti bhavati tas sutram atidesh sutram. The instruction through which equivalence is assigned is known as atidesh sutram. What is this atidesh sutram? Equivalence is mean what? Suppose in our day-to-day life, what we see that if some officer is transferred, then another officer comes in his place. He gets all those powers which the previous officer was having. So this is called atidesh. All those powers he gets equivalence. He gets the equal powers which he was having, or some other powers is then given. Suppose someone is there, he has been ordered to conduct some inquiry or something. So he is given special powers to conduct that, powers of some higher officer to conduct that inquiry. So this is called atidesh. So through sutras, this kind of power is given to some pratyaya or something, whatever it is there. So that is called atidesh. There is a adesh means substitute. When you said that this should come in this place, that is the adesh. And which was there when a transfer order is given, then what happens? The one who was posted already there, he is called sthani, and the one who is coming in his place is called adesh. So the adesh, which is the substitute, he gets all those powers which is the officer who was there previously, he was enjoying. All these powers he will have. So this is called atidesh. So these are the kind of seven kind of sutras which we will come across in our further studies. So we will when we do some derivation of a word, then sutras will come. How the sutra application is done, that we will see. And which sutra is doing what kind of work, that will also become clear, and it will be explained one after another. Tomorrow we will see that how the meaning of a sutra is to be derived. That we have given you the sutra Vartamana lat ityasya artha katham karaniyam iti asmabhi dattam asti. So etasya sutrasya arthah bhavantah sarve patantu अनन्तरं श्वः एतस्य उपरि वयं चर्चां कुर्मः। अद्य एतावत् पर्यन्तमेव, पुनः श्वः मिलामः। इदानीं पुनः एकः आग्रहः, यत् अन्यत्र इतस्ततः न द्रष्टव्यम्। ऐप् पश्यामि वा तस्य पुस्तके एवं लिखितमस्ति तेन केवल सन्देहः, that will only add your confusion. That will only, if you consult other books, then it will only confuse you. It will not make any add up to your knowledge. So whatever is being discussed here, please give your attention to that only, and keep all those books aside for the time being. You can consult them later on after you complete this course, and then you will. So don't adapt to your confusion, because there are many books and all the books say something else. They will find difference in everything. So uh, please complete this course if you seriously, if you want to discuss. And secondly, some instructions were given in this group yesterday. Please read those instructions. I have asked not to raise your hand or disturb in between. You can ask a question. Now the group will remain open for the day. And if you have any questions, you can write down your question and upload in the group. That I will see and try to answer tomorrow. Or post in the group in written, which you can read. So please do not disturb in between the class, and listen carefully what is being told here, and go through the study material which has been posted, because unless you go through the study material, what is being taught here, what is being told here will not be clear. So study material must be studied beforehand. So whatever has been given must be studied properly. And besides, you have any question, you can post it in the group. Today it will remain open all through the day. So previously the settings were changed so that unnecessary messages may not come. But today it will remain open. On the first day of every Friday, it will remain open for questions. Tomorrow also it will remain open, because tomorrow what we will study, if you have any questions, you may post it. Thereafter, it will remain closed, and only admin can post their messages. So take advantage of this position and put your questions in the group so that it can be properly, I can read them and understand them, because there are 150 almost nearly. So I cannot answer in this class everyone's question. So you place a question in the group and it will be seen and answered accordingly. So now today we close our class for the tomorrow we will meet again at 7 a.m. and make it a point to join the class before the this Prarthana mantra is recited, and leave the class after the Shanti part. This instruction has also been given. So please follow it, because you are studying a Shastra. It is not an ordinary book, and it has to be done with the Shraddha. So it must be done accordingly. With the Shraddhavan Lavate Jnanam. So now Shanti part will be there. You should leave the class only after Shanti part. So now Madhuri Marathe, you are in the class. Madhuri?
जी आचार्य अस्मि
Shanti part.
जी आचार्य शांति पाठ ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगों शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वदेवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगुण शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ओम शान्तिः 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 नमो नमः आचार्य धन्यवादः धन्यवाद हरि ओम जी
धन्यवादः नमो नमो
धन्यवाद महोदय।
ధన్యవాదాలు
ధన్యవాద మహోదయ
ధన్యవాదాలు
ధన్యవాదాలు మహోదయ శుభదినం.